people are going to watch later on. I'm going to be recording some upcoming episodes for Final Fantasy XIV. The camera will start shortly when I actually do start recording. I just need to set up a few things here on the live stream and we'll get going shortly. Part of watching this is that you have to deal with some of the slow parts, and that's fine. Some people really enjoy that live stream, so I'm just changing the description here really fast and setting it up, so hopefully we get some people inside very soon. XIV. I actually don't expect many people on the stream today. It doesn't seem like Final Fantasy XIV is my most popular stuff, although I think it's one of the best game MMOs there are. Yeah, I'll save that. Monetization. All right, I think I am just about ready to go here. Let me get to my live control room. Got a good 720p stream at, should be 60 frames per second. Let me take a look here, make sure it looks good. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm on the other screen, like actually setting this up. And yeah, that looks really good, actually. Good 720p stream at, should be 60 frames per second. Let me take a look here. Make sure. Awesome. All right, so I think I'm ready to go. We'll start recording. Any time you see a red in the bottom right hand corner for my FPS, that means that I am actually recording the video, and whenever it's gray it means I have it on pause because I edit on the fly. So without further ado, let's get going. Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Final Fantasy XIV and I'm on my level 23 Arcanist. And we're going to continue on the main storyline. And yeah, so it says Syphilic Studies. We were getting ready to talk to the Sylphs. Yeah, the Sylphs. And negotiate with them. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Oh, I forgot to ask. I missed that. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my venture days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. All right, so he's wanting us to talk to some of these other people about the Sylphs, see what they know. The Sylphs? Yes, Father told me stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to ours. You do best to not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face ends up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee. Didn't really need the tee-hee in there, but alright, so we're gonna go out here. Looks like there's somebody else we can talk to that will know. Yeah, Moan. Wow, look at that mouth. That's cool. Okay. The Sylphs. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our mask, and the next they're sending our young centuries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop, and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims the harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Alright, so he didn't like them. And Blasty. The quickest way to quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't ever think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Okay, so we've taking a look at them and ask the other people what they think. Let's go back inside and tell them what we want. Rolf. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a toe tapping, like a little toe tapping, and he's actually dancing there. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is the time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help you win the favor of our forest friends. Dum dum. Ah, still here? Great. There's one more thing you should know about themselves. They don't take kindly to guests who show an empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, drat. What was it again? And Rosa and I were just speaking on the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine. Man, this guy can't remember jack. So we're going to go find her. Where's she at? Oh my gosh, she's way over there at the flower comb. So I'm going to jump on my chocobo and head over to that direction. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Not going to be joining a fate. Just trying to get up to where I need to be. Plus, I have to level down to do it. Just don't feel like it today. Oh, right. This was the... Rose is the one... I'll do this on camera. Oh, right. Rose is the one that... was needed help with the bees and stuff. A peace offering for the sylphs? I'd give you another jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin in a chew. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbider. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an uchu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to simulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. So we're going to find some plant, I guess. Got some tree slugs and tree samplings. Ah, here it is, right over here. Alright, we got curious tussock right here. And use some amber to pull it out. Ah, there it is. Achoo. Actually, I've been playing a lot on one of my other characters, so it's been a while since I've been on my Arcanist here. There we go. So we're going to go back and present it to Rolf. So we're going to go back to town. So let me jump on my chocobo. And head into town. I'm the Hawthorne Hut. Got some vultures on my ass. And here we are at Rolf. Ah, you're back. My wife's able to direct you in a suitable offering? Oh, it's his wife. I didn't realize that. Hand it over. Milkroot, but of course. Those sylphs quaff the cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milkroot will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment you lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap it up for you and I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First contact. Finally going to get to meet him. Let's see what he has to say. I've taken the liberty of wrapping up your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god-awful smell. Stench. Smell. Stench. Nah, give it to me. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the mortal and put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend today, yes? The sylphs are a eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May you parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of flowerful mead with your name on it, and you regale me with your adventuring tales. He sure does love his mead. And before I forget, don't go tripsing off yet again. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the Wiggled Ones. To the Wiggled Ones? Is that what he said? Winged Ones, I bet is what he said. It's good to see your knowledge of the Syphilic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at the Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kumuxo. He has served an intermediary between our people as many an occasion and has a closer ear to his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the Malodorous root... Malodorous, the stinky root that the sylphs so adore. I have something of further greater importance for your delivery, a missive from the elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter containing in a brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy and that would be you. The restraints Gridania desires to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll in our present resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of our mission. May the 12 serve you return with good tidings. So we're going to go to Little Solace. Where the heck is that? Let's see. Is that in the Central Shroud? Let's look right here. Oh, it's off to the side here. So we're going to just chop on our chocobo and head off to the side. Static noise over your microphone. Okay, thanks, man. I don't know what that is. It seems like the last time I streamed we had this noise as well, and I never could find it. I wonder what that is. Just making sure I don't have anything weird running before I head off. Funny thing is, I can't hear it in my ears. It seems to be only present when I actually stream. I could probably cut down... That's what I'll do. I could probably cut down the frame rate here. It'll probably do better. Let me reestablish the stream and see if that helps.